Versus RCB. That's what's going down. It's the battle of the R's. But what kind of will we be talking about today? Is it ooh Oh, is it is it Vernata? She's gone already.
She's gone. She's left before the show started.
She's back. She's back. She's gone. She's back. She's gone again. What's good? She's messing with our emotions. Welcome, everybody. This is Fan Doosra. My name is Tommy Sandhu, and I'm here on behalf of the Bharat Army. We love Team India, but of course, the IPL is the most sexiest, beautifulest, most cricket league in the world, and we want to celebrate that with real fans. This is the Fans Show talking about the game that's coming up today. Rajasthan Royals versus the Royal Challengers Bangalore. It's Rajasthan versus Bangalore. And Sandy, I got to say, I'm going to start with you straight in. Whatever you're doing, all that positive fighting talk, all that good energy, those vibes that you're sending out, that dominance, it's working. You got to be happy with the way RR are playing right now.
Absolutely dominant. The puja is working. The pundits been paid overtime. Everything is working, and the stars are finally aligning for Rajasthan. The first ever winners of the IPL. We're doing it for Sean. We're doing puja for Sean. We're doing puja for Parag. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this year. We're very, very positive. We've got a gun 11 team. Any team will be proud of. And I want to thank you. I want to thank the Royal Chokers Bangalore for their brilliance auction, giving us DDP. DDP, absolutely brilliant player. Love DDP. Navdeep Saini bowled the final ball last year. He did the business. And of course, Yuzi Chahal, the gift that is Yuzi Chahal. One cannot express his gratitude to our opponents today, which is the lovely RCB. And thank you, RCB. Thank you, all management. And thank you for Rajasthan Royals management. Jake Lush McCrum, birthday today. Happy birthday, Jake. And, bring it home today, mate. Bring it home today.
Right. Look, so he's very grateful. But Rishabh, effectively what he's saying is the team that he's got has been gifted to him by your old team, or by the team that formerly formed your squad.
If you look at the last couple of seasons, we've won 4 games against Rajasthan whenever we play them. So there should be some competition, right? That's why we've allowed them to strengthen their side when they're playing against us.
Okay, let's have a look. Actually, talking of the past, just before we get into the chat about the game's play, let's have a look at the past. This is how the previous head-to-heads have gone. It's close. It's close in terms of 10-12, but in the last 5 meetings, it's 4-0. So it's absolutely dominated by Bangalore. Rajasthan, you got a lot to prove, Dinesh, I think, today.
Yeah, certainly. But in the last 4 outings that you've been talking about, all the match winners of Royal Challengers are now with us, actually. Even if you take Devdutt Padikkal, he was one of the centurions in the last 4 games where we had lost to the Royal Challengers Bangalore, and he's with us now. And even if you take Yuzvendra Chahal, he has been a match winner, beat any opponent, and now he's with us. And we had all seen what he is capable of the last 2 matches. So that sums up on what we are capable of in today's match.
Okay.
And quick one, Tommy. We sacked that pundit. That pundit got sacked, and we got a new one, and it's me. So I'm the new pundit now. So that's what's changed. So there's a big change in our psyche, and today we will prove it.
Okay. Harshit has already messaged in, and he's gone Bangalore heart shape. Hey, sending the love out to Bangalore. I know you, Vernata, you're a very proud RCB fan, and there's a lot of love for RCB. How are things going for you as a team so far, Vernata? How are you feeling? Where's your confidence at?
I'm pretty much confident. Yes, the first match did not go according to our way, but let's just keep it aside. The second match, we tested our middle order. The bowling was really good. I know Rajasthan has taken and stolen all our match winners, but we have the bigger match winners for today's match. So I think you guys have to watch out. I don't think Agarbatti and Puja is going to work because we have the bigger match winners.
And it has been nice, actually, because despite kind of great names and great play and big scores, this has been a season where, there's been surprises, basically. Everyone thought, at first we started off, the dew factor plays too much of a factor. It's swinging the game. And now we're seeing things swinging the other way. So it really is so unpredictable right now, Rishabh. So where are you at? Where's your confidence at? Similarly to Vernata, How are you feeling going into this game?
Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good space right now because if you see, we still do not have Maxwell and Hazel with us. And despite that, the way we won the last game, I know our top order did not perform, but if you look at it in the flip side, there was so much promise shown in the middle order. So now we can say that we have a long batting. We are not just dependent on our top two, three. Like if they're gone, RCB is finished. It's not like that. They showed capability last game, and we have a long batting order. And the bowling has been doing good from the last couple of seasons as well. So I think we've built a really. I think this is the best RCB squad that I've seen in the last few seasons.
Oh
Best
my
squad.
God.
Hold on,
Oh
Sandy.
my God, I'm
Hold
so
on.
surprised.
What were you going to add to that?
Yeah, so the biggest positive from last game was the like the middle order. Like the starting top three did not play well, but the middle order just carried away. So that shows that the team is in the positive state. And if at all Faf and Virat aren't working today as well, we have our middle order. We have DK. We have Harshal Patel to finish the match.
Okay.
Oh
Now,
my God, this
Sandy.
blind faith in this middle order. Were they chasing 200? No, they were chasing 138 or 132, something like that. How can you just say that they struggled? They struggled to get 132.
By
A
the way,
blind faith.
Rajasthan Royals haven't chased at all. They have won both the matches without due and while defending it. So
Hold on a
you
second,
ask your
Vanessa.
question,
This is where you wrong. We're the only team that have lost 2 tosses and won 2 matches. And and we've not won those matches. We've won those matches so convincingly, with so much Josh and Jazbat. You can't complain. And you're saying this is your best ever team in the last. You're the franchise that have the Ronaldo and the Messi equivalent and have 0 trophies. I can't understand the confidence. It's I think I've got to go and do more puja now, because if we lose this game, certainly things will have to change.
which were the two teams? Which were the two teams you played with?
Mumbai Indians and Sunrisers.
Which is the
And we
which
beat
is
twice.
one of the weakest. Which is one of the weakest teams.
Yeah,
And
they,
Sunrisers
both
is
of those
again
teams
one
on
of the
zero.
weakest.
No. They're weak because we made them look weak. Yeah,
Oh.
we made them look weak, and we dominated them. We dominated them like we will dominate you today. 3 games, 3 wins. If that happens, I'm going to be happy. I'll even shout again. And Tommy's 400
Tommy,
miles.
Tommy, one last thing. They have just dominated this year with their pranks and their admin things. Other than that, I don't see them winning the trophy. That's all.
Okay.
It's again a prank.
Salah match naam de. It's going one name in this match, and that's the one star which you've never got on your shirt. You'll never have that star, and we will definitely be winning this. We will get to the playoffs, and once we get to the playoffs, the trophy is ours.
Honestly, I love the confidence. It's all about it's belief in the team. But Rishabh, RCB coming off a 5-day break. Have they not played for a few days? It surely paces everything in this game and getting your momentum going and particularly settling in. Is that an area for concern? Because we're all trying to find our feet. Every team trying to find their feet in the league so far.
I really don't think it's going to be a matter of concern that we haven't played in like last 4 or 5 days. So they'll be fresh from the last game. So there'll be renewed energy, as Virat Kohli always says. There's renewed energy for every season. So I think they're going to come out fresh again, and it's going to be one more good game for us.
Okay.
Renewed energy, renewed failure. That's what it's going to be. Renewed energy, renewed failure.
Keep your comments coming in. I'm seeing loads of comments coming in from the YouTube, from the Facebook page. Hello to you. And Harshit saying, by the way, Rajasthan are winning the match, at least in these pre-match shows alone. I think Sandy is well, you're like the Joss Butler at the moment, Sandy. That's what it is. You can turn a game by yourself.
That's all needed. The puja's working. The fan base is all there. We've seen the Halla ball in Mumbai. We're dominating Mumbai. Mumbai is now our fortress. We beat Mumbai Indians, and we should be beating definitely RCB today. I think on paper we are a stronger team. Dinesh will tell you the stats. Dinesh, tell them.
Actually, I was gonna come to Dinesh.
Cricket is not played on paper. Cricket is not played on paper.
Cricket isn't played on paper. Good point. It's played on grass, and a certain type of grass. It's the Wangadee Stadium today. Dinesh, actually, tell me about Joss the Boss. Right, let's just focus on him because he has been outstanding to watch. Joss Butler. He got the first IPL of the season this year as well. he is something special. And I read something that they named him in an article today as the kind of batsman that can throw the other team's game plan out the window. Like he's that good. It's like it's all eyes on him. What do you see in Buttler, Dinesh?
Those were the true words I see, because as long as I've seen Josh Butler for the few years, the first 6 or 7 overs are going to be very crucial in the game plan of Josh Butler. If you're able to pick his wicket within 6 or 7 overs, then you're actually spared. If you allow him to withstand those 6 or 7 overs, then you are just making yourself ready for the worst, I would say, because that's what the history has actually shown us. Be it the big matches of Josh Butler, if you see the first 6 or 7 overs, he was actually seen to be very much struggling, and he would not appear so much confident in the first 6 or 7 overs. There will be a number of dropped chances, or there will be a number of close calls that he would have survived. But if he goes past that 6 or 7 overs, he is really someone who actually goes big, and at the same time he rotates the strike as well. So nowhere at the point you can see Josh Butler going for a 26 run or 30 run over in the middle overs. Rather, what he does was he used to take those sixes and boundaries and used to pick those singles and give the strike as well. So a constant of 8 or 9 runs keep coming in the middle overs. So that's the strength of Josh Butler. So be it any opponents, it's very important and very crucial to make him silent in the first 6 over and to pick his wicket as soon as you can. If you're going to allow him for more than 6 or 7 overs, then you're just preparing yourself for the worst. That's what I could say.
But Sandy, don't you think there with someone like Josh Butler, really what it is he's not playing slowly. He's kind of taking his time to understand the pitch. He's taking his time to read it. It's like a poker game. He's not going to go all in from the start.
He doesn't have to. We've got such a batting depth in our team. He knows now that, as long as he stays there, if we don't lose any wickets in the power play, the first 6 overs, then, we've got the platform to make the big score. So we've now got Hetmeyer. I've really slated Hetmeyer last year, but he's come to the party. He's turning up. He's getting the 32 in 10 balls. We've got, potentially another foreign player to come in Darren Mitchell or Nisham or even Rassi van der Dussen. We've got the depth. For the first time, we have the depth. They are relying on a player like Dinesh Karthik. Come on. Dinesh Karthik is finished. He's good in the commentary box. He has nice shirts in the commentary box. But other than that, Dinesh who? KKR legend, RCB reject. That's what's going to happen in this game. We have Josh the boss. We have Sanju. Nobody's talking about Sanju. Look how good Sanju's playing. We are timing the ball. We are crisping the ball. The ball is going out the park. And, Mumbai belongs to RR. It's going to happen. Hopefully we win today. I am scared of losing to RCB. Any franchise but RCB. I'm happy to lose. But this is a must-win game for us. And I'm confident that we're going to do it. Pray for God.
Okay, Varnata.
Talking about shirt, I think, Rishabh, we should go to Baskin Robbins shop tonight after the win.
Yes, get a shirt. Buy, do it.
Actually, Rishabh, tell me about. Actually, we just spoke there about Butler playing the kind of slower game and pacing it and feeling out the pitch and maybe taking it. There's a story again that came out today that Ravi Shastri is saying that Virat needs to play the same way. Virat needs to take a leaf out of Joss's book. Not go after every ball when he says you need to be more cautious, read the pitch. He says, this is what he said. He goes, he'll have to give himself the opportunity for that big score. He'll have to be a little bit more watchful, looking from the outside. What I think is that he wants to play every ball. Sometimes when you haven't got the runs, when you're not getting them, you feel like you just want to play every ball. Is he being, Richard, is Virat going after everything? Is he chasing too hard? Does he need to ease off? What does he need to do?
I also watched that Ravi Shastri's video, and I do agree that Virat is trying to be aggressive on every ball because the runs haven't been coming. I mean, we have seen in the 2 games, he's shown glimpses. He plays a few balls, hits a few good boundaries, but then he gets out. So he's got to stay out there. Obviously, there's going to be some assistance for the bowlers in the first 6, 7 overs. So he's just got to be watchful in that period. And we all
Oh, we're losing you. We lost you a little bit there.
Virat.
Hold on, Rishabh. Hold on. We lost him. We've lost you.
He's lost the plot. He's lost the
Rishabh, no, he hasn't lost the plot. Don't write it off. Okay. He's just playing the sensible strokes. He's just holding back. Someone called Savage, what a name, on YouTube. It says Savage is saying he needs to ease off that. We're talking about Virat Kohli. Full support for RCB today, says Saurabh Desai, who's watching right now. RCB, just coming back to RCB, they'll want to get Butler out quick, won't they? That's got to be a key part of the game plan. Get that man out of the game. You're muted. You're muted. There you go. Don't do that.
Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. Listen,
the nerves. I can feel the nerves.
No. See, the problem is when you do that, you're just fueling the sandy fire. You just added petrol onto the sandy.
I really don't care about that fire. My team has to do well, and I'm just sorted. So coming to your question, yes, Joss Butler's wicket is really important. Apart from that, Sanju Samson and Shimron Hetmeyer, I think these 3 wickets, if we get that sooner, I think that's going to be good for RCB. Apart from that, we can handle, but these 3 wickets are really crucial.
Okay, and then on that note, then, because they are crucial, Rishabh, I'm going to ask you if I can come back to you now about the bowling then for RCB, because if you want to get these big hitters out, and we know RR have got them, and Dinesh, I'm going to come to you about that in a minute, but Rishabh, who are your bowlers? I mean, is Hasaranga up to the job? Is Patel up to the job?
Yeah, I definitely think in the last game as well, if we saw, I think Hasaranga and Siraj will have to bowl a bit early. Maybe Hasaranga could come and bowl in the power play. If we want to cut down that Butler threat, then he's got to come and bowl in the power play. We've got to be a little more attacking with the bowling. And Siraj has been expensive, so he's got a point to prove. He does have the ability. And I think we have a pretty good bowling attack to contain any batting attack for that matter.
Okay, Dinesh, have they got enough of a bowling attack for your side?
Of course, yes. We had actually had a good answer for this question in the last 2 matches, how we play, because it was a clinical performance from all the bowlers that we have got. Trent Bolt has got initial swing, and Prasidh Krishna was sticking to a good line and length, and nothing to talk more about the spin duo that we have. Ashwin, he has been so much economical, didn't actually offer so much of width. He was actually street smart. And Chahal, he was a wicket taker in the middle overs for us. And the only bother I actually feel is the effectiveness of the 5th bowler. But yes, we had seen that Navdeep Saini, who was not actually in his fullest form, I mean in his efficient form in the first 2 overs, he came up so well in the 20th over. So he's very much capable of being a proper 5th bowler. So it's all sorted out, I would say, because you've got a proper 8 overs from your spinners, and if you could know, there were 16 overs bowled by Chahal and Ashwin in the last 2 matches, and it accounted for 6 wickets with around 6 runs and over. That would say, those were the batting pitches and the high-scoring games. And when a high-scoring game goes for around 16 overs at 6 runs per over with 6 wickets, that tells you a story on how controlled the middle overs are going to be. And we've got some good new ball bowlers as well in the names of Trent Bolt and Prasidh Krishna. So it's going to be a very good bowling attack for us over the last few years that we've seen. It's going to be a contest round.
I like the approach here from the Rajasthan Royals fans. You got Dinesh, who's like your stats, facts, and figures, hard academics, and you got Pooja prayers and energy and vibes from Sandy. I'm saying it's a good balance. It's a good balance, and maybe that comes down to having a good captain. Now let's talk about. You mentioned this earlier on, Sandy. You said let's talk about Sanju. We don't talk about Sanju. I think there's a song in that. Anyway, Sanju Samson, right? Let's talk about him. What's he been like as a captain? Because I think it might have been Butler who was saying in the press, he's cool. He is cool as anything. Sanju is.
That's what we see. We see Sanju, right, growing as a player on the pitch. We see him growing on the on as a captain. He has Ashwin next to him. He has Butler next to him. They are going to be doing it. They will be doing it. They will make sure that Sanju is aware of what's going on the pitch as well. So Sanju is doing a fantastic job. We just need him to have that one signature innings, 65-75 today from Sanju, and definitely we will win that match. SS Surinder Sandy Singh, SS Sanju Samson. It's written in the stars. Sanju will perform today, and RCB will choke again like they always do.
Okay. And by the way, Vanata is private messaging me saying, "Why are you wearing pink? What's going on with the pink?" You know what?
You
I'll be
know,
honest.
Tommy,
I've
you
got
know,
a
you know.
No, look, I knew he'd love this. I'll be honest. I have a selection of these Baratami lovely shirts, which are available at Baratami's website. But and I just happened to grab the pink one. I wasn't thinking. I was running around. The kids, as you know, are on holidays, Easter holidays here in the UK at the moment. So I was making sandwiches, making lunch for the kids. I threw on this one. I was like, right, let's go. And I was like, when I saw you guys appear in pink, I was like, oh no.
You don't have to sit on the fence, Tommy. You are the host with the most. Just say, look, Sandy, mera praya, mera dost hai. I've got to support Sandy in this.
No,
And we will be
no.
supporting RR today. That's what we have to
Don't
say.
try and corrupt me. Don't try and corrupt me, Sandy. It's a love. It's a love for Team India. That's what it is. That's what's there.
So
No, this is going to be a good one. But I actually look, as always, this has been the league of surprises so far. You know, we're seeing top teams sitting at the bottom of the table at the moment. RCB just a bit above those. And this will be a significant upset quite early on in the league because already people are talking about Rajasthan as serious title contenders, a real solid opening performance. Rishabh, how important is this win at this early stage of the league?
Strong looking team this season. And if we can get one past them, I said it's going to be a real confidence booster for us because our next two games are against Mumbai and CSK. So those are two big games as well. So if we can manage to win this one, we can go in with more momentum into those games, and it's really going to take our campaign upwards if we can manage to beat them today.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that would throw you, Sandy, because I think Sandy, you're not. I worry about you. I worry about your mental state because I don't think you're ready for a loss, and I don't know how you're going to deal with a loss. I love the pump, I love the hype, but Sandy, who's there for you in your family? I want to know that you got a support structure around you. Is there a missus? Is there kids? Is there
There's a kutta. There's a kutta. I've got a kutta. That's all I need. That's all I need. I'll take the kutta for a walk. And the kutta will, say to Sandy, Paji, blood pressure needs to be controlled. Let's go for 3 miles. He's a husky as well, so he loves the walk. And you know something, if RCB to win, I'll call him Kohli for the next 2 days. Yeah, I will do that. And obviously that's respectful. It's not disrespectful. It's respectful.
No.
He's the most important thing in our life, in our family. And so I am just going to say, today, I am confident. But I am also worried because we go into this game as the favorite, as a strong favorite, and that's when the underdog is more dangerous, and they are the underdogs today.
I agree. Rajasthan Royals have been playing phenomenally. I think this is a game, but if we know there's firepower in both teams. Okay, and talking of which, Dinesh, who would be your Rario player of the day on behalf of Rario and your squad?
No, it would be Yashasvi Jaiswal, the player whom I'm actually looking forward today.
Why is that?
Because it's going to be home conditions for him, and he has known the Wankhede and the Mumbai pitches like the back of his hand. So it's quite easy to say that he is someone who is actually looked upon for the day, and he has got some good shots in his sleeve, up his sleeve as well. A bit unfortunate that the first 2 matches didn't go his way, but I'm sure he's someone who actually gathers himself, reorganizes himself, and he comes up best when it is needed the most. So I'm very sure it could be the day for the Yashasvi Jaiswal. His home ground, his home condition. I think you can expect him to go for runs. I mean, to go big and go for runs in today's game.
Okay, Jaiswal is a Rario player to watch for RR. Varnata, who would be your RCB Rario player?
I'll go with my new captain, Faf du Plessis. I know he started off really slow in the first match, but we all know what he did. So I'm just waiting for the repeat telecast of the first match, and it should be Faf du Plessis for me.
Yeah, he is an incredible player, Ranata. Let's just elaborate on Faf for a moment if we can, because he's great to watch, play some great shots. Like, again, I know we say a lot about this league, that if they get going, and it's because there's so much pressure, there's so much power, there's so much pace to the game, to this T20 game. But if he does find his form, he could change a game. We could be talking about him in the same way we talk about Butler.
I know, and the most important thing, what about like I like about Faf is his consistency. Like every match he comes and plays. Of course, the last match did not go well, but we have seen what he has done for Chennai Super Kings. And in the top order, if Faf du Plessis plays well, and at number 3 Virat Kohli plays well, and when Maxwell comes back, I think it's going to be it's going to strengthen our top order. So I'm just waiting for Maxwell to come back. Till then, I think Faf du Plessis and Virat Kohli can do that job and win us the games.
Okay. Rishabh, only because you seem like, oh God, look at that.
He's gone. He's gone.
No, that's like, that reminds me of when I used to talk to girls in nightclubs. Hello. What happened? I say their name. What happened? Is it okay? Fine. I'll go back to the boys. Okay, Dinesh, I'm going to come to you. Any other factors you think we need to consider about this game? Because I think pressure's on for RR to keep that winning momentum up. RCB, lots to prove, changes in captaincy, everything else going on, and superstar names. Virat Kohli, as always, everyone's looking at him like, well, you haven't got the captaincy on your shoulders now. What are you going to do? What else are the fans talking about with this game?
It would be the interesting matchup that I would like to see. Chahal versus Virat Kohli. And also, I mean, this is going to be one of the key matchup that I would like to see, because Chahal is actually, in the last few years, we have not seen Virat Kohli facing Yuzvendra Chahal, and Virat Kohli has clearly got some weakness against those googlies, the incoming googlies of leg spinners. So it would be so interesting to see a matchup between Yuzvendra Chahal and Virat Kohli and how things go. And another battle that I would like to say here is how Sanju Samson is going to play against Hasaranga, because Sanju Samson is a big hitting player, but Hasaranga has got Sanju Samson twice in his career in the IPL. So it's going to be an interesting matchup how Sanju Samson is going to face Hasaranga. And these two matchup are something that I see as the biggest battles of the game in today's game.
Oh, love it. I love it. Okay, well, now I'll be thinking of you as they go head-to-head then today. As I see them step up to bowl and one to bat, I'll be like, right, this is it. This is the exciting part. And talking of the exciting part and stepping up and going head-to-head, we're going to get into fighting talk in just a moment. Get yourselves ready. Get yourselves limbered up. Whilst they get ready for fighting talk, this is what you watching this show need to do right now. I need you to come and be a part of the Rario family. This is Rario. Rario are the good people that are bringing you this show with us here at the Bharat Army. And Rario want you to own moments in cricketing history. We want you to own it like you would own a signed memorabilia or a picture from a certain game that was signed by a player, like a little snapshot of that game. You can own it. You can own it digitally. This is the way everything's going here. It's called an NFT. That's what you can own. A digital moment in cricketing history through Rario. And I'm giving them out for free. I'm giving them away to anybody who is signing up to Rario today. And this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Watch this.
This is how you do it.
It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it.
Bip. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. That's what you got to do. Just do that today. We'll give you NFTs. Rario are giving them away, giving them away, giving them away. It takes 60 seconds to go to rario.com and do that. Make up your username, type in your email address, confirm it, bosh, done. Game over. Be over like that. It'd be over like, I was going to say, like certain players being bowled out of a game, but I won't refer to anybody in any teams. It's fighting talk time, people. Right. So that means who's stepping up for RCB? Is it going to be Rishabh? Is it going to be Varnata? Oh, it's Rishabh. Rishabh. Okay, right. Rishabh, this is your moment. Your 30 seconds to put fear into the hearts of Rajasthan fans starts now.
So, like I already mentioned before, we won 4 games in the last 4 games. So we've given them few of our players to increase the competition. And even in the last game, when the KKR fans came here, they told we are not afraid of RCB. We're going to win easily. I told them beware. Speed kills but thrills. Same way, overconfidence kills but thrills but kills. So beware. It is the royal battle, and it's the royal challengers who are going to stop the Rajasthan Royals today.
It's the challengers that are bringing the challenge to the table. That's what he said. He goes, that's what's going to happen. They're going to come and they're going to shut you down. Dinesh, are you doing the fighting too?
No.
Oh,
It's going to be Sandy Pajita. Can't be a better person for that.
I know. I just thought I'd offer it up. Just to see. Perhaps. Now, here we go, Sandy. You know what's involved. Your 30 seconds starts now.
I need more than 30 seconds to kill RCB, but I'll do it in 30 seconds because, Tommy, you want me to. RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore, or Royal Chokers Bangalore. Challenge is the name there. Challenges against the champs. The first ever IPL winners, RR. We are the Rolls Royce team. We are the Rolls Royce Fountain. They are the Reliant Robin. They think they are Manchester United, Real Madrid, but they have the history of Accrington Stanley. Who are they? If you remember that one. And again, today it's going to be a great match. It's going to be a good match. May the best team win. May that team win, be RR. The toss will be crucial. If we bat second, we won't lose this game. It'll be over. Lord Parag will perform today. The puja has been done. Everything is in place. The stars are in line. We're going to do it for Shane. RR, halla ball, halla ball, halla ball. Come on, you boys, do it for us.
Right. Done. It's done. Well said. Well said. Well said. Harshit says it's RCB all the way. Someone said, Vivek says Vanata's winning already today. Says for RCB. And he says Faf, Kohli, and Karthik have some responsibility in 2022 for RCB, like Sachin, Sehwag, and Gambhir had in 2011 World Cup. We are taking it very back. Sorry, Sandy Paji. It's RCB's day today, says Saurabh Desai on YouTube as well. Listen, we will find out very shortly. We've got less than 2 hours until the game begins. It's an important one on many levels for all the teams, as we're still in the early stages of this brilliant league of ours. One thing's for sure, it'll be full of excitement and full of drama, and we're here to celebrate it with the fans. Thank you so much to the Bharat Army for letting me host this. Thank you to Rario as well for supporting us. Please do go to Rario.com and join the Rario family. It takes 60 seconds. These guys are our people, and they want to give you moments in cricketing history, give you free NFTs. You haven't got to do anything other than sign up. You'll get a free NFT today. Go make that happen. I know, I'm seeing the comments. Varnata, what are you going to say? Go on, I'll let you say it.
The last comment by Saurabh. RR won the first IPL and then forgot how to win. That's so.
Yes, Varnata, and you never know how to win. You don't know what the winning feeling is like, and that's why this game is so beautiful. So Saurabh, thank you. I know who Saurabh is. Saurabh Sanchit is sporting RR at the ground, and when you go home, you know what's going to happen. He's going to say,
nothing is going to happen. That's his personal choice.
Yes, we will see. Sanchit, sort him out. Sort your brother out.
Okay, and Aman is also saying Halla Ball, RR. You never knew how to win RCB. You never knew how to win RCB.
And Aman's 16. Aman's 14, 15.
Let the comments keep
coming in.
What happened in
the last 4 matches? We won. You were just sitting in dugout and eating biryanis and whatever chole bhature and whatever.
New puja, new day, new Lord. We have a new Lord today. A Lord puja. Puja for Parag will work today. Panata.
Okay, listen, keep an eye on the Bharat Army social media, because after the game as well, these guys will be posting their reactions and their feelings as well. So we'll see who'll be eating biryani. We'll see who'll be having the chole bhature. We'll see who'll be soaking into their lassis or whatever else. But enjoy it. Enjoy the... And
one last thing.
Yes, Ranata.
By the way, Siraj casted Joss Butler last year. I think you should be aware of Lord Siraj. I mean, yes, you're doing your puja, you're doing your agarbattis. Have that stock ready for your match for next 3 hours, but be careful. We are going to smash you.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, let's wrap things up, because I think we've been on here so long. I think my kids have got married and left the house. So they got married? They got married. Okay. They've grown up. We've been here that long. I've just seen my son walk around with a mustache. He was 9 years old when we started the show. Okay. Listen, thank you as always, guys. Have a great one. Thank you, Dinesh and Rishabh, who also featured in today's show somewhere as well. Okay. Have a great one. Cheers, guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.